Good morning. Thank you for coming, and we are glad that you honored our invitation to come for RPL sensitization and awareness. I want to take you through what RPL is. RPL is a short form for recognition of prior learning, and we have pulled you here because we know some of you are stakeholders, some of you have skills and you have not been certified, and we want to make you aware what RPL is all about. So we are doing awareness in several stages. If you go to our KISI National Polytechnic website, you will, in the website, there is a page we have created for RPL, telling us about what RPL assessment is all about. We have also created WhatsApp and Facebook accounts, and also on X, talking about RPL. So basically, I have some handouts here, some brochures that we also use for RPL sensitization. Maybe you can look at them. And RPL is a recognition of prior learning. Recognition of prior learning is about, there are people like most of you here who have skills in the market, but you don't have a certificate. Somebody could be a tailor, you have done that work for a long time. It appreciates the fact that learning does not only take place in class. Maybe you went to your cousin who is doing catering and you have learned how to cook, you know how to bake cakes, but you have no certificate. And when you don't have a certificate, it will be difficult for you to get a job. So what we do is we come, we assess your skill, we certify you, we give you a certificate that will help you get a job. Why do we insist on you getting a certificate? Number one is employability, so that you are employable. There are organizations that cannot employ you as much as you have the skill. They cannot employ you because you don't have a certificate. There are people who do RPL for career advancement. Maybe you did electrical engineering level 3 and you want to advance it to level 5 or level 6. You can advance through RPL because for the experience you have had in the market, the years that you've been in the market, you have increased your skill level. So you come, we assess you, and we up your skill. RPL is also important in self-esteem. Self-esteem is where people get good, feel good that I have a diploma, I have a certificate, I have a craft certificate or an arts certificate in a given area. Then it encourages lifelong learning, that you came and did your certificate, and in the process of working you have increased your skill, and out of that you are learning so that next time you move to level 6, which is a diploma, you move to level 7, which is a higher national diploma, you move to level 8, which is a degree, like that. It also encourages social inclusion. There are places where you go and you are told if you don't have a diploma, you don't have a certificate, you will not be allowed in. So it encourages social inclusion and also opportunity accessibility. You are aware, like in our country today, our president has opened so many jobs in other countries. And for you to access those jobs in the United Arab Emirates, in Qatar, in other countries, in the UK, like our nurses, we have exported so many nurses to UK. You must have a paper to show. So that is the essence of RPL, and that is why RPL was brought about. We do our sensitization through various forums. You have, some of you have seen us on TV talking about recognition of prior learning. KISI National Polytechnic as a qualification awarding institution, we are licensed and given authority to assess candidates on RPL. Then we do it on social media, on the websites, on road shows. We use banners like the ones that we have, etc., etc. Maybe you may be wondering how we carry out our assessment or the process of recognition of prior learning. Number one is awareness generation about RPL information, easily accessible. Awareness is where we make people aware, they are aware out there that you have a skill and you don't have a certificate. certificate, then you can come. We enroll you. After awareness generation, then you are given a facilitator. You come and express interest, and you fill an expression of interest form, which I'm going to give you. That expression of interest form will indicate that you have expressed interest to be assessed under RPL. After that, we admit you as a student in Kisii National Polytechnic as much as you're not going to class. Then you are taken through facilitation. It's called counseling facilitation, where you sit with the expert in your area. If, for example, you've done catering, you're good in catering, you sit with someone who is teaching catering, an expert in catering. The expert will interrogate you and take you through a process that will help the facilitator know what you know, to know what level they are going to assess you in, and also to determine how your assessment, to plan with you how you will be assessed. Because our assessment is purely student-centered. If somebody feels you are ready for assessment in May, you will be assessed in May. If you say, I want time so that I'm assessed in September, you will be assessed in September. After that, we have gone through the process of counseling facilitation. We also call it pre-assessment. Then the candidate submits application and evidence. Submits the application. Now you are told you can now pay school fees, and we don't call it school fees, assessment fee, which is around 30,000 in our institution. Then you are now booked for assessment. As you are booked for assessment, you are also told to bring portfolio of evidence. Portfolio of evidence is evidence showing how you've been working. If you are an electrician, you can take videos of how you are doing wiring. You can take photos. Some evidence could be testimonials, like you work in a given company, you work under Safaricom as an electrician. They give us testimonials on where you have worked. That's what we call portfolio of evidence. You send the portfolio of evidence, and the assessor will assess the portfolio of evidence and then call you for assessment. Then you will undergo the assessor will have determined from the counseling facilitation the elements where you're going to be assessed in. And after assessment, the candidate has been taken through assessment. There are three possible outcomes. Number one, you may be given a full qualification. If, for example, it's diploma in applied biology, you will be given a diploma in applied biology where you have been assessed in all the elements the students doing applied biology have been taken through. Or you may be assessed, you may get a partial qualification. Partial qualification, also called a micro-credential, is where you are, for example, you could be a mason and you have done, you know how to roof, it's just roofing, and you are assessed in roofing only. You are given a certificate in roofing. That's a partial qualification. We don't assess you in things like digital literacy, things like communication skills, but the skill that you have is in roofing, and we assess you in roofing. But someone who is getting a full qualification in masonry will be a mason having covered all the elements, all the units under masonry. Then you may be given a micro-credential. A micro-credential is where a certain element is picked. For example, in beauty therapy, somebody knows only how to do nails, and that's the only thing they know. They will be assessed in that, and then you will be given a certificate on that. From the flowchart that we have here, once you have been assessed, the result is communicated to you after the assessment. You are told whether you are competent or not competent. If you are told you are competent, you go ahead and you're given a certificate, and then you graduate. If you are told you are not competent, there are three possible things. There is a possibility that you fail because there is a skill gap that you have. You are given an opportunity to go and bridge the skill gap. There is something that you don't know that you need to be taught. We give you an opportunity to go out there and be trained there, or you come here and we train you to bridge the skill gap. Or you may feel that you failed because the assessor was unfair to you, then you have a right of appeal. You can appeal for reassessment. There is a committee that will sit and listen to your case and determine. If the appeal goes through, then you are given your certificate. If it doesn't go through, you are still advised to begin the process once again. So basically that is the process that is about RPL. And if you have any question about RPL, you are free to ask. Any question? We assess all skills, be it from hospitality, be it from fashion design, be it business, be it applied science, electrical, mechanical, all skills are assessed. Anybody with a question where you have not understood?
Mine goes, my question
yes.
About the appeal.
Yes.
I've not understood about the cases that can make someone ask for appeal when the decision has been made.
You came for assessment. I have assessed you. And I've given you 30%, and 30% is not competent. Maybe our pass mark is 60 for you to be declared competent. And you feel I was unfair. You feel you did everything right and I was unfair. So you have a right of appeal. There is a form that you fill, and there is a board that will sit and listen to your appeal and see whether you are unfairly judged or fairly judged. That's the essence of the appeal. Yes. Even when these people were formally in class, when they have done an exam and you feel there was a problem in the marking, NEC allows people to appeal for the marking. So that's why even here an appeal, a rule for appeal has been created. Another question? So I want to appreciate you for coming, and those who are interested, you want to be assessed, we issue you with forms, expression of interest forms, and we guide you through. You will fill the expression of interest form. After that, we'll guide you on how you can be admitted to become bona fide students of Kisii National Polytechnic. From there, we tell you, we book your date when you will be coming for pre-assessment, and how you will submit your portfolio of evidence, and then how you will finally be assessed. And when you talk about portfolio of evidence, it appears something big, something that people don't understand, but it's basically what you've been doing. Somebody could be a tailor, and you present a shirt as an evidence that I'm the one who made this shirt. You are good in tidying, you take photos as you are doing tidying, and photos and videos, and you present them as portfolio evidence. But that is basically not enough, because you may take photos of somebody's work. So when you come for assessment, we want to see you do that exact thing that you sent us and told us this is your work. We want to see how you do it. So I want to end there, but I want you to, in case you have more information, we have an RPL office in Kisii National Polytechnic, which you can always visit to get more information. You can also visit our social media pages. You can visit our website. You can pick our flyers. At times we are booked in the media stations where we talk about RPL. You can get as much information as possible, and once you get the information and you think it's good for you, feel free to share with the others. Thank you.